I am surprised his fans have been relatively quiet over the past weeks. I'm surprised there isn't before Steve was revealed, there was a leak every day saying that Geno will be the next character in Smash Bros. But it seems that now, Geno is becoming forgotten about by leakers. We all know Geno will not be in Smash Bros. He'll never be added as a playable character, but the Geno will like to dream that the precious Geno will be in Smash Bros. And this character that is almost forgotten about by the Mario community will be in Super Smash Bros. In a game that is practically forgotten already. Okay, Geno is a character that just exists. He hasn't been used since one game. Since he has appeared in his one game. Again, people say, but Geno is, they'll see copyright excuses. But Geno could have at least appeared in Final Fantasy or at least something else. And it's just funny how people are saying how great Geno is. Geno isn't that great. He is a forgotten character, okay? No one outside the Smash community remembers Geno. And they say, but, people like Brock Hunter will try to say, but Ridley and King K. Rool's in Smash Bros. Again, those two characters are owned by Nintendo. Nintendo owns the right. Yep, Ridley, the reason why people said Ridley couldn't make it in Smash Bros. Because Sakurai said he was too big. King K. Rool was because people didn't know if he was owned by Nintendo or well. And obviously Nintendo said, okay, we own King K. Rool, we'll put him in Smash Bros. To make you guys happy. But Geno is the third, is the trifecta. And of course Banjo-Kazooie is another one of those characters. But Microsoft allowed Banjo-Kazooie. And again, if you got Banjo-Kazooie, Ridley, and King K. Rool, they have significant roles in the franchise and game series thereof. Geno only appeared in one game, and he was a side character as that. Geno is more forgotten than Waluigi in terms of Smash Bros. Characters. You thought that Waluigi was forgotten? Well, Waluigi at least has been in more than one game. At least is in many spin-off games. And it is liked by a large majority of the Nintendo and Mario fan base. But does anyone outside the Smash community really care about Geno? Really care about this character? Of course, the leakers have been sound about Geno recently. Most of the leakers have been focused on Sora and focused on Jonesy and Master Chief and other characters that have a much more likely chance of getting it into Smash Bros. I think that Sora getting into Smash Bros. Has a much better chance than Geno does. If you got the other Holy Trinity characters versus King K. Rool. King K. Rool was the main villain of the Donkey Kong franchise. In the 90s, he was a major part of the Donkey Kong franchise. Ridley is a major villain in the Metroid series, and sometimes the main villain. There wasn't really any main villain in Metroid, but Ridley is a major villain in all of the Metroid games. But what role does Geno have? He is an optional playable character because there's 5 characters in Mario RPG. Geno is one of those 5 characters. You're not forced to play as him. He is essentially a side character in his own game. Again, 3 of the characters are already in: Bowser, Mario, and Peach. The only 2 characters playable characters not playable in Mario RPG is Geno and Mario. And Mario will probably never be in Smash Bros. We can admit that as well. But outside of the Smash community and a few people who actually care about Geno, no one really cares about Geno. Geno is most known for being wanted for Super Smash Bros. He's not most known for being a Mario character. He's most known for being wanted for Smash Bros. Okay? Yeah. Now we're going to the most wanted characters for Smash Bros. And say their importance to gaming or Nintendo. Again, Mario has so many characters in Smash Bros. So it reads that the last 2 major Mario characters in the Mario group is Toad and Waluigi, or the last two major Mario characters to not be introduced in Smash Bros. But we look at most of these characters. The first character I can think of is Crash Bandicoot. His gaming series was very important. A lot of people like his series. His series sells millions of copies. Crash 4 sold pretty well. Insane Trilogy sold pretty well. Steve, he's only in Smash Bros. But again, Steve is from the biggest game of all time, Minecraft. Minecraft sold way more copies than Super Mario RPG ever could hope to sell. Again, Minecraft still has 400 million copies to go to outsell the Mario franchise. But again, if you count the games individually, yep, Minecraft has outsold every single Mario game in existence. Other characters like Rayman, Rayman is another very important, iconic platformer character, and without Rayman, the rabbits would not exist. And people actually request the rabbits for Smash Bros. How sad. But Doomguy, a character that's important, Master Chief and Doomguy, characters that are important for FPS games as a whole. They're considered the grandfathers of FPS games. Doomguy is the guy responsible for bringing FPS games to the mainstream, and Master Chief was responsible for making FPS games on consoles definitely mainstream. Yes, GoldenEye existed, but GoldenEye was successful because of its name, because of its James Bond game. Master Chief was from an entirely new property, and so that you didn't need a license from another developer to do well. But that is the fourth major character in the Kirby series. Fourth major character, and we haven't had a new Kirby character since Brawl. And you look at some of these other characters here, some of these other characters are important as well. Dante is from a very popular series that is based off Resident Evil. Resident Evil should have a rep before Xeno. Resident Evil is a very important series to survival horror games. Monster Hunter is a very influential series and has become very, very popular in Japan. And some of these other characters are important characters in their own franchises. Sephiroth is a very popular Final Fantasy villain, as an important character in Final Fantasy VII. Raiden is a very popular character in the Metal Gear series, even gained his own game. And 2B is a very popular character from a more recent game made by Square Enix. Again, those two characters are still likely to get in before Xeno ever does. Sora as well is another character that I mentioned before. Void is from a very popular series in Japan called Tales. That series is one of the most popular series, and it's a very popular series in Japan. If you look here, some of these other characters are, yes, much more likely to get in than Xeno. Again, we have some newer characters here as well. I don't think Sante is likely at all to be in Smash Bros, but Sante is probably not going to appear either. But we have a few new ones. Dragonborn is the biggest one of them all. Dragonborn is from a very popular new series called The Elder... Actually, it's not new, but a very popular new... Not really new game anymore, but a very popular game that's still popular to this day called Skyrim. Skyrim is one of the biggest games and most influential games of this decade, inspiring games from The Witcher 3 to other games. And also, the guy from Witcher is not considered a video game character, because I will explain that in not video game characters series. Spyro, again, he is less like Crash Bandicoot will make it in before he does. But if Active introduces another character, it will probably be him or another character on this list as well. Ezio is from an extremely popular series called Assassin's Creed. He's the face of the Assassin's Creed series, even though he's not the main character in the Assassin's Creed games anymore. He is the face of the Assassin's Creed franchise. Again, he already has a Mii costume, but I still think he has more of a chance of appearing in Smash Bros. Because Ubisoft has 0 characters in Smash Bros., which is surprising considering they made a Rabbids crossover game. They put Rayman as a spirit and a trophy in Smash Bros. They also put in a bunch of Mii costumes for Ubisoft-related characters. And then the last character is Tracer, of course, a character that is very much hated by the 4chan Smash community, just like the Fortnite guy. I hate the Fortnite guy because I hate Fortnite. Fortnite is a pile of garbage, and I hope Nintendo never thinks that low to put a Fortnite character in Smash Bros. But we'll have to wait to see if there even is a character at Game Awards, and hopefully it isn't Jonesy from Fortnite. But Tracer is more likely to make it into Smash Bros. Than Xeno, despite the quote-unquote deconfirmation of Tracer being in Smash Bros. She's still far more likely to make it in than freaking Xeno. Okay, which is, Xeno only has one thing going for him, is the fact that there is a vocal minority in the Smash community wanting Xeno in Smash Bros. And you look at Tracer, again, like 2B, she's from a newer game. She would add more female characters in Smash Bros. So it'd actually be the first gay character in Smash Bros. Because there's no actual confirmed gay characters, unless you want to do conspiracy theories about certain games or theories, but we're not gonna delve into those. But again, Overwatch is a new game, and FPS games have zero representation. Shooter games have zero representation in Smash Bros. Actually, they have one. It's Inkling. Yep, that's your pseudo app. That's all you get. If you want to include third-person shooters, but FPS games have zero characters in Smash Bros. Master Chief, I think, is far more likely to make it in than Tracer or Doom Guy. They're like the most important FPS characters. They're gonna make it in before Tracer does. I also want them to as well in Smash Bros. Because Doom is a epic game and Master Chief is basically Master Chief. But yeah, I think Master Chief and Doom Guy are far more likely to make it in than Tracer. But even then, still more likely than Geno. And we're not going over the bazillion of anime characters that they wanted on that list too. Like Reimu. She will never be in Smash Bros. Either. But again, her series did inspire a lot of other games though. So she has a higher chance than Geno. So what did we learn today? Geno is very unlikely to appear for Smash Bros. And yeah, I can go over many more characters. Phoenix Wright, Professor Layton, High Hatesy. And yes, even Heavy probably even Heavy has a higher chance of being in Smash Bros. Than Geno does. So, yep. What did we learn from today? Geno will never be in Smash Bros. And Square Enix will probably put Lara Croft or some other of the important characters that they own. Because, yes, Square Enix has a lot of characters that influence games as well. Not just Square Enix is not just the Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest company. Okay? Neo Automata has a bad chance of appearing in Smash Bros. Over Geno. And if you look up Square Enix characters, Geno is not even on there. Square Enix will probably just put another character from one of the other more iconic games and much more bigger series, such as Tomb Raider, Neo Automata, or the Neo series. And no, Miku, we already discussed that. Miku will never be in Smash Bros. Because she's not a video game character. So, today we just wanted newcomers, but Steve is actually the only one that actually made it in. That's just hilarious. But you wanted Springman. That's just sad. You wanted Springman in Smash Bros. Come on. You least wanted a newcomer made it into Smash Bros. But you most wanted newcomers never made into Smash Bros. Reduced to assist trophies or spirits. That's funny. But again, that's just a Smash community. You want weird characters like Springman. Springman's a horrible character, like ARMS itself. And also, yeah, none of these characters are in Smash Bros. But Steve isn't. It's not the Piranha Plant meme, but Steve over all those other characters. And that's basically it. Goodbye.